Hello, this is World University and Schools News and Question and Answer on Monday, October 31st, 2022. Happy Halloween from the USA. 10 a.m. Eastern Time, which is, I think, 7:30 p.m. India Standard Time. As we wait to see if people will join us in this open conversation on Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time in a Zoom chat, I'd like to share a little news with you. I post this recording to a YouTube World University and School channel, youtube.com/Scott McLeod World University for your future reference, and also to Twitter, twitter.com/WORLDUNIVANDSCH and twitter.com/WUASPRESS. So I'd like to focus on two things today in this WUAS news and question and answer on 10/31/22. First, Yemen World University and School in the Middle East, planned in Arabic and English for the 30 million Yemenis there, and potentially by extension also for Arabic language countries, World University and Schools. So there are about 25 official language Arabic speaking countries out of 200 in the world. And World University and School would like to develop in all of them. And this is newly in collaboration potentially with the US State Department, which is in something like 196 countries. And collaboration potentially with also Tim Lenderking, Special Envoy to Yemen in the US State Department. And in developing Yemen World University and School in Arabic and English for Yemenis there, and also potentially for Yemenis in the USA, Yemen people, who might be in any of the 50 US states, and also for the 25 out of 200 Arabic language countries beyond Yemen, and potentially also for all 200 World University and Schools in the world, in collaboration with the 196 countries in the US State Department. World University and School seeks to grow major CC4, Creative Commons 4, open courseware, ocw.mit.edu centric wiki World University and Schools. So I'd like to share with you the proposal I've sent recently to the US State Department and Tim Lenderking for Yemen World University and School. This is on two of World University and School's blogs, and I think I'll read it just to also get it into this video and audio version. So this is to Tim Lenderking, US Special Envoy to Yemen in the US State Department Near Eastern Affairs and the US State Department in its 196 countries. Dear Tim, per our conversations, I'm writing to you as US Special Envoy in the Middle East in the US State Department with a, quote, proposal for Yemen CC4 MIT Open Courseware Centric Wiki World University and School, and for WUAS in the 25 Arabic language countries, as well as World University and School in all 200 countries, in collaboration with the US State Department itself. You'll find some of these ideas in a video recording in a recent Monday, 10/24 22, October 24th, 22, Open World University and School WUAS News and Question and Answer in the video URL in these blogs. See also Addenda 1 at the end of this proposal, and also youtube.com/Scott McLeod World University. So this is in 3 sections. First section, 1, Yemen World University and School in Arabic and English for free to students online, MIT OpenCourseWare centric degrees, Bachelor, PhD, Law, MD, and IB High School from home. World University and School is proposing to create a major online Yemen CC4 MIT OpenCourseWare centric wiki, World University and School, in collaboration with the US State Department. Yemen World University and School's beginning website address is https://wiki, World University and School, org/wiki/Yemen. And this is planned both in English and in Arabic, and potentially in other languages as well, if helpful. And WUS will make it available to Yemenis in Yemen, in the USA, and around the world, offering free to students online accrediting Bachelor, PhD, Law, MD, and IB High School degrees from home. Yemen World University and School is planned in Arabic, and the URL for Arabic language World University and School as a wiki subject ends with /Arabic_language, lowercase l in language, and in English. And WS will make available at first online 4-year bachelor degrees and possibly IB high school degrees or similar in Arabic, emerging from CC4 licensed ocw.mit.edu, open courseware, which licensing allows WUAS to 1, share freely, 2, adapt, but 3, non-commercially. And combined with CC4 licensed CS First with Google at World University and School programming course, learning the Scratch language with its URL, csfirst.withgoogle.com. And with further courses that WUS and Google for Education develop on World University and School's IT platforms more generally, including in a developing realistic virtual earth for science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. And think Google Street View with Time Slider, plus Google Maps, Google Earth, TensorFlow AI, and Google Translate. So that's section 1. And section 2 is 25 official Arabic language countries and WUAS in all 200 countries in their main languages for MIT OpenCourseWare centric World University and School free accrediting higher education degrees online. And in all the 7,151 known living languages as wiki schools for open teaching and learning. World University and School is seeking to create major online CC4 licensed MIT OpenCourseWare centric WUASs in all 200 countries with the nation states World University and School wiki URL from that. The WS Arabic language World University and Schools will include developing major online MIT OpenCourseWare centric world universities in Saudi Arabia, Chad, Algeria, and in these other official Arabic language countries: Comoros, Eritrea, Djibouti, Egypt, Palestine, Lebanon, Iraq, Jordan, Lebanon, Kuwait, Mauritania, Morocco, Oman, Qatar, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, Tanzania, Bahrain, Tunisia, United Arab Emirates, as well as, of course, Yemen. This will include accrediting World University and School potentially with the Middle States Commission on Higher Education, MSCHE, with its offices in the greater Philadelphia area, Pennsylvania. As an example of how this might work for Yemen, WUAS, and the other Arabic language world university and schools, here's the Middle States Commission on Higher Education meeting with the Kurdistan Ministry of Education in the US. And there's a Twitter URL for that, with Middle States Commission on Higher Education people and Kurdistan Ministry of Education people. And regarding Kurdistan World University and School, wiki.worlduniversityandschool.org/wiki/Kurdistan in the Kurdish language, which ends with /Kurdish, where you can start learning and teaching right now, which is planned in the Kurdish language. For free to students online, ocw.mit.edu centric degrees on a World University and School Google Education platform. And regarding MISH 2 and World University and School accreditation, WUS would seek to collaborate with federal agencies and your colleagues in the US government, such as the Undersecretary of Education in Washington, DC. And there's another Twitter URL with MISH people meeting with the Undersecretary of Education in Washington. MISH accreditation would help not only, for example, with WUS seeking to slip into rank #1 in university rankings, but also for reimbursement for free to students CC4 MIT OpenCourseware centric degrees from the Kurdistan Ministry of Education, and for World University and School seeking reimbursement from all 50 US states Departments of Education for example, Kurdistanis in the US, and for Yemenis, and from their country's Departments of Education too. So there's a threefold MISH accreditation outline and calendar for World University and School here in this written proposal on World University and School's 2 blogs with the URL. In the course of WUAS accrediting and in the collaboration with the US State Department, how best could WUAS begin to hire, for example, 50 faculty from both English and Arabic language speaking to begin to develop Yemen and other Arabic language world university and schools? And in what ways could World University and School apply to grants.gov? Or similar for WUAS accreditation and MISH conference fees too? 3, third section, World University and School for wiki people to people online free universal education in all the non-Arabic languages in Yemen and these other Arabic countries, language countries too, all the other non-Arabic languages in these other Arabic language countries, and in all 200 countries per the Olympics too. And for speakers of all 7,151 known living languages, each a Wikidata PIN number here at World University, URL, wiki.worlduniversityandschool.org/u_at_world_university. With WUS coding potentially for all 7.9 billion people on the planet, each a Wikidata PIN number too. In World University and Schools seeking to code for all 30 million Yemenis, each a Wikidata PIN number, and for all Arabic language speakers in all 25 Arabic language countries as wiki teachers and learners, and to code for speakers of all 7,151 known living languages, and brainstorming-wise for all 7.9 billion people on the planet too, each a Wikidata PIN number, WUAS seeks to facilitate wiki, people-to-people, online, free, universal education. In doing so, WUAS also seeks to explore ending poverty by potentially also distributing a single main cryptocurrency, like Stanford Mine Pi cryptocurrency, free money daily, to potentially all speakers of Arabic in Yemen, and to all the people in these 25 Arabic language countries, and those Yemenis and Arabic language speakers from these countries in the USA too, and to all 7.9 billion people on the planet. WUAS is also 3 legal entities. A federal US 501c3 nonprofit World University and School legal entity, and 2 state of California legal entities. B, an exempt state of California World University and School legal entity, and C, a for-profit general stock company, the WUAS Corporation legal entity in the state of California. The WUAS Corporation seeks not only to grow, 1, the academic press in 7,151 known living languages, with machine translation 2, publishing A, to paper, familiar books, papers, journal articles, similar, and B, to a new WUAS VR, virtual reality, digital format. And WUAS also seeks to grow to the planned physical digital WUAS educational services bookstores, computer stores, robotic stores, hospital technologies distribution centers. From this URL, worlduniversityandschool.org/academicpress.html, which is an authorized carrier of 3 Lego robotics kits in the USA, and in all 200 countries and in their main languages. And the WUAS Corporation also potentially seeks to list, in partnering, the Stanford Mine Pi cryptocurrency on the new Silicon Valley long-term stock exchange. In the process, WUAS seeks to hire and employ potentially 2.3 million people, say in 50 years, on both WUAS wings, and in 200 countries and speakers of all 7,151 known living languages. In regards to the WUAS Corporation, a for-profit legal entity in California, by way of comparison, and also regarding Alphabet's recent disappointing earnings, and see the article, quote, Google parent company, Alphabet disappoints, end quote, in the Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung. How best to build into WUAS's wiki free, universal, people-to-people educational IT platforms and organizations steady economic financial growth of the WUAS Corp and World University and School beyond seeking reimbursement from departments of education in all 200 countries. Per student per year for free to students bachelor, PhD, law, MD, and IB high school degrees or similar, with partnering with and listing Stanford Mine Pi cryptocurrency or similar, and potentially for all 7.9 billion people, each a Wikidata PIN number at World University at that URL. World University and School /wiki/u at World University on the Silicon Valley long-term stock exchange. And then further, how best for World University and School to potentially sell Pi cryptocurrency to 200 nation states and to banks and mutual funds, etc., to end poverty by distributing Pi to potentially most of all 7.9 billion people on the planet, regarding WUAS earnings, way beyond the potential sales of published books, and WUAS educational services, technologies, electronics, and merchandise. including a personal teaching and learning robot for each of all 7.9 billion people, and the 3 authorized WUAS Lego robotics kits on a WUAS home robotics track in engineering majors, for example, for matriculating students in all 200 countries and in their main languages. With regard to physical digital WUAS Lego robotics kits, and new ones too, that WUAS helps to create to extend WUAS Lego robotics learning potential into outer space, for example, WUAS seeks to create a realistic virtual Earth for STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, and agriculture, and everything as virtual reality and a metaverse. For example, for telemedicine and chip design too. In Yemen, as classrooms and STEM field sites too, and for robotics. And think Google Street View with Time Slider, Maps, Earth, TensorFlow AI, TensorStore, Translate, Google Translate, and at the cellular and molecular levels too. And even to create 7.9 billion avatar bot electronic medical records at the cellular and molecular levels too. And for emerging aging reversal genetic drug therapies and pharmaceuticals in the 200 online WUAS medical schools. wiki.worlduniversityandschool.org/wiki/world_university_medical_school with 200 online teaching hospitals /hospitals, and in a realistic virtual Earth for telerobotic surgery, and with companies like Alphabet's Verily. In this proposal regarding Yemen World University and School as a kind of service to the Yemeni people, WUAS is seeking to develop also clinical trials for the 30 million Yemenis, for pharmaceuticals, for one, and also for all speakers of Arabic in these 25 out of 200 countries, and also for speakers of all 7,100 known living languages. And the URL at World University and School in a beginning way for clinical trials at WUAS for all languages ends in that, /clinical trials at WUAS for all languages. With the web, and will facilitate, which the web will facilitate wonderfully, these clinical trials for all Yemenis to gain access to pharmaceuticals and to help further with everyone else in the world the science and safety of these such pharmaceuticals with clinical trials experimentally. In developing Yemen World University and School and Arabic language WUASs in 25 Arabic language countries, how best to communicate in Arabic with all 25 Arabic language countries out of 200 countries, together with the US State Department, and in seeking to make available these free to students MIT OpenCourseware-centric online World University and Schools. Synchronistically, my new housemate in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, regarding my recent asylum journey from the San Francisco Bay Area to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Frederick Kayat, originally of Lebanon, via 2 years in university, EPFL in French-speaking Switzerland, is a native speaker of Arabic. In what ways could he potentially help with some of the possible WUAS letters to leaders of all 25 Arabic language countries, and possibly with World University and School in collaboration with the US State Department, and also in communication with the MIT Digital Currency Initiative, DCI, Director Neha Naryala in Cambridge, Mass, with her Twitter feed and the MIT DCI Twitter feed URLs in this proposal. In WUAS coding for all 30 million people in Yemen as wiki teachers and learners, and with an online music school at World University as well, for any and all Arabic language speakers, and all 25 Arab countries' musical instruments from all time, and in all these countries' other languages, and more generally at the World University Music School for all instruments in all languages ever to each a wiki subject page, if useful, if helpful, with machine learning and AI as well. And even with developing Toyota Humanoid Robot 3, THR3, inspired humanoid robotics musicians for teaching and learning robotics at WUAS and music too. WUAS is seeking to facilitate real-time online music making in Yemen and in these 25 Arab language countries, and to develop the IT infrastructure for this with iterating for speed, green information technology data centers too. See Addenda 6. In conclusion, if it is possible for World University and School to collaborate with the US State Department to set up major online MIT OpenCourseware-centric universities further in Yemen, in the 25 Arab language countries, and in all 200 countries, World University and School, WUAS, would seek to collaborate with other federal government agencies too, such as with AmeriCorps or similar. For example, for teachers to Yemenis in the USA, and with the Peace Corps or similar too, for Peace Corps workers and teachers internationally in all 200 countries. It would be amazingly great to get large numbers of teachers and Peace Corps workers on board WUAS and other governmental agencies potentially too, in developing this proposal for Yemen CC4 MIT OpenCourseware-centric Wiki World University and School, and for WUAS in 25 Arabic language countries, and for Wiki World University and School in all 200 countries in their main languages in far-reaching ways. Thank you. So that's a proposal for Yemen World University and School, 25 Arabic language major online universities in the 25 Arabic language official countries, and major universities in all 200 countries in collaboration potentially with the US State Department, which touches a little bit on the second item I'd like to share with you today, namely about accreditation for World University and School, MISH accreditation, Middle States Commission on Higher Education, because partly prior to the coronavirus pandemic, starting in about March of 2020 in the USA, World University and School had been in communication numerous times with WASC Senior, Western Association of Schools and Colleges Senior in California, and which accredits universities and other institutions of higher learning on the West Coast and some internationally, and State of California's Bureau for Private Post-Secondary Education, BPPE, which did involve a concurrent process. We had to apply to BPPE and become a two-year, through a two-year process, and at the same time apply to and seek to move through the WASC Senior accreditation process in a three-stage process, becoming only fully accredited after we graduated our first bachelor's degree class, for example, after 4 years. So in moving to Pennsylvania this past summer on an asylum journey, a new opportunity to accredit with Middle States Commission on Higher Education has emerged. Middle States Commission on Higher Education accredits, for example, the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, and many, many other universities and schools, including Carnegie Mellon University here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And World University and School is exploring the possibility of submitting a pre-application by December 1st, and attending the Middle States Commission on Higher Education conference in Philadelphia on December 7th through 9th, Wednesday through Friday, as well as having attended a webinar by the Middle States Commission on Higher Education in early September on some aspects of this process, with a vice president there, Peavy, and another vice president, Hardin, Thomas Peavy, I think, and Melissa Hardin. And in going to this possible Middle States Commission on Higher Education annual conference, December 7th through 9th, World University and School would explore being in the workshop with these two Middle States Commission on Higher Education vice presidents and other schools and colleges, administrators and accreditors, that might become a whole new opening opportunity and game changer for World University and School with accreditation. With accreditation, World University and School, or an accrediting process, World University and School could potentially reach out, make our free degrees available to all countries, students in all countries in the world, all 199 countries out of 200, maybe not the USA initially, for free bachelor's degrees beginning September 1st, 2023, possibly. That's an incredible opportunity. And in the accrediting process, WUS might be able to begin to seek reimbursement from departments of education in most of all 200 countries, even in their states or counties, departments of education, for reimbursement per student per year for CC4 MIT OpenCourseware centric World University and School degrees. This accrediting process would also further allow us potentially to lay out a plan and develop a conversation that possibly could make it allow World University and School to even slip in to become #1 in university rankings. For example, in Times Higher Education, for example, the US News and World Report's rankings, with the Chronicle for Higher Education's rankings, and possibly also thanks to the cc4ocw.mit.edu OpenCourseware, now in 7 languages. So this WUS accrediting opportunity is a remarkable new opening, and World University and School potentially looking forward to proceeding with this. So that's the news and question and answer for WUS today, Monday, 10/31/22 at 10 a.m. Pacific time, Eastern time. Next week, November 7th, 2022, we'll hold the next WUS news and question and answer. No one joined us today here in this live interactive conversation, potentially, with questions or thoughts or ideas, but I will post this to the WUS news and question and answer website on YouTube, youtube.com/Scott McLeod World University, as well as on Twitter, twitter.com/WORLDUNIVANDSCH. If you're interested in joining, becoming matriculating a student at World University and School, or volunteering, or just beginning to wiki, teach, and learn right here and now, email meeting@worlduniversityandschool.org. Worlduniversityandschool.org is our URL, our homepage. And until next week, I'm Scott McLeod. Greetings from worlduniversityandschool.org for free cc4ocw.mit.edu centric on a WUS Google education platform degrees, developing, and wiki schools for open teaching and learning planned in all known living languages, 7,151 known living languages. worlduniversityandschool.org. Till next time, bye for now.